We just got back from an amazing day date. That was so nice. We haven't done that in, I don't know how long.
A very, very long time.
It's been a really long time. We went to a hot spring up in the mountains.
Hot Springs Resort.
Yeah.
We had like our own private hot springs tub, and we had lots of yummy food.
Yeah.
We got to relax.
Caramel
for
chocolate
hours.
brownie.
It was super fun.
Yeah, and we just got to be us two alone.
Yeah,
so
and Gigi had June. So.
Yeah. So we, in spirit of that, we asked you guys on Instagram. We wanted to do a Q&A about our relationship. I don't think we've ever done this. So we asked you guys to ask us questions, and here are your questions about me and you.
Actually, no, I think we did this when we very, very first started doing YouTube. We should link that video up here.
Oh, yeah.
We should watch that.
I know.
Because that was like a long time ago. I don't even know
I
if
think
we're
that was
engaged.
I think it was like a relationship tag.
Oh, okay. So a little different.
I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, okay, so first question. Taryn Green 55 says, how did you meet?
We met in high school. Actually, junior high. Junior high at a rope swing. We had friends in common, but we didn't know each other. And then our friends, we all got together.
It was like a group of us, and we went to a rope swing, and then we met.
Yeah.
I think we actually met when I picked you up in my car at your house.
Yes.
Because I was
going to the rope.
I was like the only one that could drive in junior high.
Yeah, you were like the
one of the first.
the chauffeur.
Yeah. Okay. Leanne 38 says, when do you want your next kid? Today.
Yeah.
Right now.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we're basically trying for our next kid.
Yeah.
So, Olivia Davey says, how did you know each other were the one? How did you know each other were the one? Yeah.
I would definitely say it was a love at first sight thing for me. Seriously, I just remember like being like looking in Corbin's eyes when I very first met him, like the day I met him, and just feeling like I already knew him. Like there was like an instant connection. I felt like safe, like, oh, I found my person.
Yeah, I think in the past you've said you felt home, or we felt home, and someone actually asked, Madeline Verinho says, what do you mean when you felt like you were home, when you looked in each other's eyes for the first time?
Yeah, I just felt like I found my person, you know, and I felt
it's
safe.
It's like a familiarity. I can't say that word. Familiarity.
Yeah. And like for me, it takes a long time to like get to know someone and kind of like build that connection.
Yeah,
but with Corbin, it was like instant.
Yeah.
So
it was like, it's kind of like, it was kind of like if you have a best friend that you haven't seen for a really long time, and then like for years and years and years, and then you get back together and you guys still are like just best friends. That's kind of what it felt like, but we had never met each other.
Yeah, basically.
So it was like, I don't know, that same feeling. I think that kind of describes it. Morgan Hibb 16 says, you guys have an open and honest relationship. How did you guys get to that point? We've had a very long relationship.
We have. So, you know, we met in junior high, and we didn't date the whole time. But we dated most of the time. There was like 2 years where we weren't together, right? So it's been...
But we've known each other for almost 15 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Paris is on the bed. He's shaking the camera. Paris, lay down.
Yeah, so I think just over time...
It definitely...
And a lot of communication.
I would definitely say our relationship has had, like, very rocky parts. Like, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows.
We actually have our Draw My Life, and it kind of talks about some of the stuff, so I'll link it on this video, too.
So, I mean, I feel like you have to go through hard stuff in order to build a strong relationship. And we've gone through hard stuff. Yeah. So, I think... just going through that and coming out on the other side is building a stronger relationship.
Yeah. Let's see. Living Learn says, what was the hardest part of marriage after having a baby? I think coordination of tasks.
I think for me, it was just like I put all of my energy into like being a mom, and I kind of put our relationship off to the side for a long time. Yeah. And it's not like I regret that. I think you have to do that to some extent, but it was hard to like find that balance again.
Right. Yeah. No, totally. And for me, I think it was like coordination of tasks, as in like who does what. put a lot of strain on our relationship.
Yeah. Because, it's a whole nother ball game.
It's like you have
like
to...
taking care of another living being.
Mm-hmm. It's like the household chores have to shift, taking care of the baby shifts, the work shifts. Yeah. It's like this huge shift, and you have to like put all the pieces in the right places so that it's like balanced.
Yeah.
Okay, Lucy Newborough says, what makes your relationship so special, and how do you keep that special bond together? I love you guys. I think the special thing about our relationship is it's very real, like open, honest, and real, like the last person said. It's very, I don't know, it's very, how do I describe it? It's hard to put our relationship into words. I think we just have a very true and raw love between us.
I think that we see each other for who we are, like our strengths and weaknesses, our imperfections, and we accept it. We're always trying to bring out the best in each other, but we also accept the things about each other that are our little quirks.
Yeah.
I think we see each other for who we really are.
Yeah.
And we are okay with that, and we love each other for who we really are versus like an ideal of each other or who we want the other person to be.
Yeah. And I think the other thing that makes us special is we're best friends.
Yeah.
Like, we just like to hang out together.
Like, I know.
It's really nice.
We spend a lot of time together. I don't think that works for every relationship.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's nothing wrong with that, but like we genuinely
like to
hang out, even though we are working together,
parenting together.
Like we do, we pretty much do everything together.
Yeah. So I think that makes it pretty special.
I think that does make it pretty special.
Let's see. LOL Mary says, when's your next date/weekend getaway?
It was today.
I know, but when's our next one?
Oh, I don't know.
One at a time. We used to be really good about going out once a week. We should need to do that more, but...
Yeah, we should.
Our next getaway? No idea. I really want to do a trip, just us two, like...
Yeah, we haven't done that.
For 2 nights, like a weekend, without June, and just
even
go
just
somewhere.
one night.
Even just one night.
Because we haven't even done one night, I don't think.
Yeah, we did LA.
Oh, yeah, we did.
We did one night, but... Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. We'll have to plan that. Let's see. Amira Elmo Handies says, how can you stop the boring in your relationship? I think she means like the dull parts.
I mean, I
kind of like the boring parts.
There's only like that honeymoon phase that for us was a long time ago. But I don't know. I kind of like the boring parts too.
Yeah.
Like the watching Netflix together, sort of like everyday routine is comfortable. It's like, yes, it's not as exciting as it was in the very, very beginning, but it's like so comfortable. It's like you have a partner.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I think we stop the boring stuff by doing like going out on travels or like starting different projects
together.
think
if you don't want the boring stuff, or if we don't, we make it exciting. Like we do something exciting and new and fun.
Yeah.
So, let's see. And Mary98 says, what's your favorite thing to do together, just you two? Watch Netflix.
Yeah.
Now that we're parents, it's like watch Game of Thrones.
We have like, on an average day, we have about 1 hour together, just us. And it's at the end of the day.
So we're tired. We love to eat like a treat and watch a movie.
Yeah.
That's our favorite thing.
We like to eat.
Let's see. Brie, everyone keeps asking, are we going to have another baby? Yes, hopefully. This is a good one. Mariana Grica Frente says, have you two quarreled or got angry with each other? All the time.
All the time. All the time.
And this goes with someone else's question is, Jay Munez 44 says, you guys almost never fight or argue with one another.
Not true.
So that's not true. We don't vlog our fights. We just don't want to vlog like us in those moments. We don't really want to put negativity out there. We have communicated a couple times that we do fight because we don't want our relationship on camera to be like so unrealistic, you know, like seem like this perfect relationship. I don't think any relationship is perfect. We do fight. We fight all the time.
Fight. Yeah, definitely. I don't think there's anyone out there who doesn't fight, or if they do, I don't really understand why. I don't think fighting is bad. I don't think arguing is bad. I think it's just how you do it.
Yeah.
Like, if you can do it in a respectful way, and I'm not saying we always do it respectfully. Like, we've been working on it, actually, on how to, like, communicate
in a
respectful way, even when we're angry or hurt or upset.
Because we're
it's
people.
Really hard.
Like, we're real people. We get angry at each other. We get mad at each other.
Yeah.
We have these emotions that all human beings have, but we just talk it out and deal with it. And we're really good at like making plans, and I don't know. We really focus on solutions. Once like all the emotion has died down, then we focus on a solution and a plan and how to fix it.
The key for us is like sometimes even just to like in the moment, like the heat of the moment, to kind of like breathe and let it go, and then like reconnect and be like, you know what, we are on the same team. Like, we might be disagreeing on this, but like we're on the same team, so let's work together to come up with a solution or figure it out or compromise or whatever. Communicate.
Yeah.
Communication
is key. Young Diva 06 says, how many kids are you going to have? We just talked about this today. I think I just want 2.
We will have 2. Probably only 2, maybe 3. We'll see.
She's on the fence for 2 or 3.
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay. Let's see. How Dwicked11 says, how old were you when you met? You were 14.
I was 14.
15. The last question we're going to answer is from Heidi Malang. Did you have other relationships before you got married? I have like girlfriends. So we met when I was 15. And I had like girlfriends, like junior high girlfriends. And then we went off to college. I didn't have relationships in college. I had like girls that were friends, but I never had like a...
Yeah, I mean, I had a couple of relationships too. I would say nothing super serious.
Yeah.
I would say this has been the only truly serious relationship.
So I would say the same. It's like I've had like flings and girlfriends and crushes.
That's the word. I would say flings is the word, even though it was technically like boyfriends, but still I would call them flings. Back in the day,
that's a good
when
word.
You're like younger, I feel like it's more of a fling than like a serious relationship.
Yeah. Good questions. That was fun. If you liked this type of video, give it a huge thumbs up, and we will do more of these. I like doing these. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Be right,